Welcome to day 9 of uploading every single day on YouTube just to see what happens to my channel. And today I'm going to talk about and say they don't make them like they used to. Now this is about basically the current state of streaming or the current state of storytelling. Now some stories can be a long process in a episodes, or it can be an adventure for each type of episode. Mostly it's all kind of one little big story. Me personally, I love the individual stories. Each episode is a new adventure. I'm going to recommend, which you already know, of a series that I absolutely loved and wish Hollywood, Disney, any other series would do this. And that series is Supernatural. One of my all-time favorite shows. 15 years of episodes in this. And it's, about two brothers, Sam and Dean Winchester, that goes on hunts to vampires, werewolves, ghosts, whatever you can think of is in there. And it's an amazing journey it was an amazing journey to follow them most of my life. To see what kind of adventure they get into each episode. Now, if you are a Supernatural fan, you know just like me that there's a couple seasons they kind of didn't do that anymore. They went for one major storyline that kind of was okay. I liked it. It was okay. I did miss the episodes with the adventure each episode, and they kind of went back to it a little bit here and there. But I absolutely love those type of episodes. And I think, just like Seinfeld had, a show about nothing. Each episode was different. It was something, a different adventure, different thing they got itself into. They really want a major storyline to carry over. And that's just, I wish that they would do that. I don't know why. Now it seems like it's more of a content. What I mean by that is they just kind of have filler episodes. For example, Squid Game Season 2. That was content. That was nothing burger above all in that freaking season. There was nothing in there that I walked away like, oh, that was cool. I wouldn't recommend it to nobody. Absolutely none. Because there's nothing there. Season 1 of Squid Game? Absolutely. That was a phenomenal Season 1. It's a freaking long movie, in my humble opinion. But, just like I said in the title, they don't make them like they used to. And they have the ability to do it. But the question is, why? Why won't they make... they don't have to be 23, 22 episodes per season like, with like Supernatural or any other show that had that many episodes per season. But why? Why do they condense it? They said quality over quantity. Okay. But why does streaming shows suck? Because they're in a rush? They want to hurry up and get this content out? Or they don't care? I think this is from the hip here. I really think they don't have time. They don't have the time or the patience to really take their time to make a good story. They have painted themselves in a corner in modern day making movies or shows because they have to have certain qualifications to have a show and a movie. And that's fine. Everybody should have a right to be in a show or a story. Don't matter who they are. And when you have certain requirements to have people, a certain type of people in your story, that's fine. I'm not against that one bit. But what I'm against is when you force a character that never was in there into the story, and that person is not interesting at all, you've not gave them layers for us to feel for them, then it's a waste. But maybe they don't care. And maybe that's the thing about, I think people's hurting, and it shows. The people can't afford 7 or 8 streaming services to watch it. It is a luxury for entertainment anymore. To go to the movies, to watch these shows, it's because time and money to take a way to watch these shows. I love shows. Like I said, it was Supernatural. I loved, just like Star Wars to me. You go to a galaxy far, far away. I hang out with these brothers to see what kind of villain, what kind of vampire werewolf that they go after. I can't remember if there's any UFO episodes. It's been a minute since I watched them. But you get what I'm saying. That's what I love about this show. What I love any type of show. You kind of get into it. It's not super, super serious. It has serious tones in it and certain things. And what's cool about it, they have certain things that, I think there was one about, cell phones and bling bling. And it's a culture of that time, how things was. It kind of a time travel of that moment when you watch, like, oh yeah, I remember that, how that was cool and how that wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It's very understanding. It wasn't like social justice stuff. It was just like current stuff like TVs. You can see a big change. And I look at today and I look at it and I'm like, man, I don't know. Like season 1, they don't make them like they used to. I know I keep on saying it. It's just with Netflix, the first season's always good because I don't think they know what they have. And I think these studios don't know what they have. They truly don't. If they did, and once they get attention, like, oh, this show's good, they love it. Well, let's see what can we do to improve the story, and that's what happens. They try to improve the story that's already built, that already has a great fan base, that's eager for a season 2 to what these characters will do and what's going to happen. And they think, well, we have to have this, we have to have that. Don't forget this, don't forget that. And when you do that, when you overcook it and you have too many cooks in the kitchen, it's overproduced and it just leaves nothing to the story. Yeah, maybe in your opinion, it's valid. If you don't think that you don't like the story of Supernatural, that's fine. But I can tell they put effort into it. Them two actors stayed with it for 15 years. That was close to everybody there. 15 years, because I've had, and I think another too is some of these shows that I've liked, they cancel after 2 seasons, or they didn't get renewed. But I believe the reason too is just because I grew up on it. And maybe that's just partial to who I am. I'm like, I don't care what people say, I still love it. But when it goes, I'm not trying to be doom and gloom. I eventually, they do have good shows out there, and they do have good movies out there. We just have to look for them, and that's the whole point of this YouTube journey that I'm on, is to watch shows and watch movies, so you don't have to, and recommend it to you. But if you've not watched Supernatural, give it a try, and just be open-minded and just enjoy the ride. Enjoy the adventures they have. There's some funny ones, hilarious ones that I've forgotten over the years, but it's the ones that I remember stick up very well, like a core memory of them. And I'm not going to tell you what they are. You have to watch them. But like I said, I'm not saying, it's over and done. No, there's good shows out there. Like Yellowstone. I'll talk about that in another video about Yellowstone, but I might do that in the next episode, in the next video. But they just have to, I think people will love, because people don't have time to do the backstory of what happened, last season. If they know what happened each episode, oh yeah, I remember that. And then you just keep on going. That's the content. Actually, that's going to be my next video about content, and use this for example. That's the content they should do. That's the content that they should do, is do the 1 episode adventure instead of the whole shebang. I think that would be such an amazing part of, if they want to do storytelling, that would work. You have your content, you have to invest each episode. I think that would work. I would love it, but I'm just an old man on the porch with a mic and a camera. What do I know, right? But anywho, thank you for watching. I'll talk to you later, and you have a good one. And try your best to stay out of trouble. I know how you all are. See you later.